Good morning. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday is the day governed by Mars. And Mars is currently in Sagittarius, speeding by like a million race cars. It's at 17 degrees of Sagittarius. So check your chart if you know your chart and see if you have anything in Sag at 17 degrees and how that will be impacting you. Mars in Sagittarius is about swift action. This is now, it's like the gates are open and we are cooking with gas and driving with fuel. Like it's happening. Right. And the moon is in Pisces. And so this energy could cause a lot of anxiety, a lot of things that create busyness where you feel like you have to do a lot of multitasking, and because it's the moon in Pisces and Neptune and Venus are in Pisces conjunct one another, and Pisces is the collective. There is a beauty in this, if you can do your best to be self-reflective, because Pisces is the collective. So it's very easy to take on other people's stuff right now. It's very easy to be sort of overwhelmed with the collective energy. If you can just imagine, this is a feeling of like the imagery I get is like being in the ocean or being in water and you can't touch the bottom, right? And so you're just sort of in this pool of, and everyone's here and there's no bottom, right? So you have to really learn how to navigate the flow, what's yours, and the best way to do that is through breath work, breathing. Breathe in and breathe out, and then ask, is this mine? Do I need to take this on? What of this is mine? How do I proceed? And it's Venus and Neptune and Pisces, so it could create illusions and or disillusionment, or it can create like things that seem like they're one thing but they're not. You know what I mean? But and that would be that way if you have not really familiarized yourself with your own, what's true for you, right? Like what is true for you. And so one of the things that I've been aware of is that people, in this conversation around death, we really have an idea that death is real. And because we believe that, it creates a lot of fear inside of us. Rather than thinking of it as it truly is, and death is a beginning. It is an ending and a beginning. And so it doesn't mean that the reality of losing this physical body isn't accurate at this time, because I personally believe that we can learn how to teach ourselves how to not have to drop these physical bodies, because everything is mind. And there have been times on the planet when people have been living far longer than we live. And so it's like just making peace with your belief systems and why you believe what you believe and how true is what you believe. And is it serving you? And so as I'm seeing that we are misidentifying our relationship to these human experiences, we're not seeing them from the perspective of soul experiences, it creates fear. Our egos get really scared and busy and creative and chaotic, which creates anxiety and tension and stress and more of the same of that. So the opportunity is to know what is yours and what is not. And all you have to do is ask, is this mine? What do I do with it? How should I proceed? And if you do that, you will be directed. And if you're directed to sit down and relax. If you're directed to, you know, self-nurturing and self-caring is the best thing to do. Like I drink lots of water. There was a time when I used to go to those chambers where it's a pool and it's lights out and you just relax in the chamber for an hour or two, and it just helps your body release the tension. Breathing exercises, anything of self-care right now, because we're in a rapid movement. And so the more you can anchor in stillness, the better off you'll be. If you can find ways to access stillness, you will find peace and harmony in this experience. Yeah, so that's kind of all I have to say about it. I just know that we're in a season. We're in a season, and the best thing we can do is care for ourselves right now. And it's gonna start getting even faster and more rapid. So if you set an intention for self-care and knowing yourself and knowing who you are and what's yours and what's not yours, and if you're doing any sort of ancestral work and clearing and all of that sort of stuff, you will feel better. That's all I can say. You will feel better. I will be sending out the links today for those of you who are going to be joining me on Monday for the conversation around death and dying and transformation. Thank you all for that. If you're interested in that, you can send me a private message. I will get the link to you. And I just encourage you all to breathe, really come to your center through breath. And if you can, find an opportunity to watch the movie Inception. It's on Netflix, and that will help you get a grasp of what we're moving into, what's happening. We literally are beginning to experience our own psychic realities in real time. And so whatever you're experiencing right now is a creation out of your own mind. It's always been that way, but now it's more rapid, and we have the access to really shift it if we are aware of it, if we're aware that we're creating it. And so that's what I'm here to assist you in doing. So if you'd like to, you know, whatever I can do to help you do that, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll be sending out the link for the course. If you'd like to join 13 Moons, you can send me a private message for that. And yeah, that's it. Okay. Peace and blessings. I'm a little scattered just because of the whole Pisces thing, but, yeah, all is well. We're good. We're all good. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Use this energy to gather yourself. It's almost like finding yourself in the mix of everything else. And how you do that is by anchoring into your feelings deeply, seeing which ones are yours and which ones are not, getting a lot of rest, doing the thing that's in front of you to do only, and spending time doing things that calm you, right? Because there's so much speed. If you can calm yourself, you can navigate more easily. Okay, peace and blessings, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.